So I have a new HelloFresh box, and today the HelloFresh is in red. I'm pretty positive it's always been in green, so it's in red today, so we'll see if that means something special. Okay, let's see what's in here. All of my regular HelloFresh stuff. Oh, it seems to be an extra page. Okay, so let's see what's in here. Oh. What is this? Food Fight. Using schools as a platform, Food Fight's mission is to revolutionize the way we eat and think about food. Did you know 1/3 of children in the U.S. are obese or overweight, making this the first generation to have a shorter lifespan than their parents? 25 to 30 million Americans lack access to healthy food in their communities. The fast food industry spends more than $5 million every day marketing unhealthy foods to children. Education is a critical element in combating America's health crisis. Schools should be at the forefront of a campaign to transform our nation's eating habits and lead us toward a more healthful and sustainable future. Thank you to Food Fight for giving me a new view of the world of food. I share what I've learned with my students and set a far better example. Joni T. Teacher, Park Slope Collegiate. So, I'm not quite sure what this is. I wish I knew more about why I'm getting this. So it just sounds like this is a teacher learning program. www.foodfight.org. Cooking demos, teacher wellness program, and it tells you a lot about their different programs on the back. But it's weird to kind of have this random thing in there. I wonder if it means that HelloFresh is donating to them, or I can donate to them, or I don't quite know. I wish it went along with, like, if somebody signs up for HelloFresh through me, I could donate the $20 that I get to this program. Yeah, that's what some of the other boxes do. So if somebody clicks on my link, like Graze, every time somebody orders a Graze box through my link, I get $1, which for the first 4, I did accept the $1 to pay for another Graze box because it was right around Christmas and I was broke. But I think I've had 4 since then that have all been donated to the Graze farming program. So I love boxes that do that. We should all give back. And especially when I'm getting something for just making a video, which I love to do anyway, giving you guys information. If you guys happen to love it and you decide to purchase something through me, I would almost always rather donate it, which I often do on my own, but it would be nice to have a link just to donate it to one of these great programs that they've told us about. So I got 3 really nice recipes today. The first is the chicken paillard with rosemary potatoes and gremolata. I have no idea what gremolata is. Gremolata. Woo, that special someone with this that special someone with this foolproof dish. Chicken is pounded thin so it's extra tender and served with hearty rosemary potatoes and garlicky parsley gremolata. It must, I don't know. Let's see, what is gremolata? To make the gremolata, mix 2 tablespoons of chopped parsley with the remaining garlic and a pinch of lemon zest. Add 2 teaspoons of olive oil, a dash of lemon juice, saving some for the salad, salt and pepper to taste. Interesting. Never heard the term. So this has chicken breasts, potatoes, rosemary, arugula, love arugula, shallots, flat leaf parsley, garlic, lemon. The calories, wow, see now look how huge that plate is. That's a huge plate of food, and the calories are 400 550. Nothing. One of the reasons I love this box is it's really helping with my diet because I know exactly how many calories I'm getting. I can clearly look at what I've made. It's usually portioned for 2, so there's 2 chicken breasts, and if I take exactly half, I know exactly what my calories are, and I usually take less than half, and so I just kind of bump the calories down a slight bit. But it's a great way to know kind of where those hidden calories are, which is fine. It's just you don't eat as much. 27 grams of carbohydrates, 19 grams of fat, 44 grams of protein. This is a great meal. 5 grams of fiber. And it's funny because it's got potatoes in it, which I don't usually let myself eat potatoes because potatoes are sort of one of those sneaky vegetables where you think you're getting a vegetable and you're really getting a starch. But with this calorie count and this high protein count, I'm always up for extra calories if I'm getting a lot of protein because I don't always eat a ton of protein. This is a great recipe. Maybe I will cook this, do a video of cooking that, and then you guys can see me cooking it because this is a really good one. It looks super beautiful and fancy and a ton of food, and it's like the lowest calories we've had in a long time. So the next one is the balsamic beef with sauteed broccoli over creamy polenta. I love polenta. So it says, this luxurious dish is sure to impress. Juicy steak is sauteed with broccoli and balsamic vinegar to give it a rich and tangy sweetness. Sorry, my son and my father are upstairs. My son's room is right upstairs from this room, and some reason they sound like they are a construction crew up there. So actually this was an exciting week. I cleaned out a closet to turn it into a voice room so I could do my voice narrations, and I'm going to start using that closet anytime I do a audio only recording because I do a lot on my meditation ASMR channel. I do a lot of audio only, and so I can get some really clean sounding audio now. You won't be able to hear like my heating vent that just kicked on. My heating vents are so noisy, and I cannot find any room where they're not noisy. This is the quietest room with a heating vent, and it's still usually I have to pull the actual vent out because the vent rattles. So I pull the vent out so I just have a gaping hole in my floor, and that seems to work. But now I've got a soundproof room, and I really can make it soundproof. I'm gonna put some acoustic screens up on the inside of the closet, and it's gonna be awesome. So sorry, back to video. Flat iron steak, polenta, broccoli, garlic, rosemary, balsamic vinegar, olive oil, and butter. This is 533 calories, completely reasonable dinner, especially that looks like a large portion. That looks wonderful. And we have a 3-year-old, so something that's for 2 and a 3-year-old. I usually take my 3-year-old's portion, which is tiny because he snacks most of the day and he often won't eat what's put in front of him anyway, and I end up eating it anyway. So I just take his portion out of my portion and I cut down my calorie count a little bit, and then again half the time I end up eating his anyway. And but at least I'm putting good food in front of him. He'll eat the broccoli from this. I don't know if he'll eat polenta. He might try it, and he might actually eat the beef. The more I'm putting these HelloFresh meals in front of him, the more I'm getting him to eat meat. He won't eat meat much. Sometimes he'll eat chicken. Sometimes he'll eat fish, actually. So this is 43 grams of carbohydrates, 23 grams of fat, 43 grams of protein. So again, a ton of protein, and 4 grams of fiber. Looks like a real simple recipe. Most of their recipes are like 4 main steps, and then like they're finished, they tell you how to kind of make the plate look pretty. So that's that one, and then the last one is the mahi mahi en papilote with sun-dried tomato risotto. Ooh, doesn't that sound good? This dish is almost too pretty to eat. Mahi mahi is baked in parchment on a bed of veggies, so it's perfectly moist and flaky. Served with creamy sun-dried tomato risotto. This is better than anything you'll have at a restaurant this Valentine's Day. Mahi mahi arborio rice. Again, I wish I had the option of brown rice, but I always do. I can always have my own rice. Carrot, scallions, zucchini, garlic, lemon, thyme, veggie stock concentrate, sun-dried tomato, and olive oil. So this would be good for somebody who eats fish but no meat. 600 calories, so it's the highest calorie count, which is really funny because everybody thinks they're eating fish, they're eating healthy. This has a whole bunch of vegetables in it, but the risotto will get you. Carbohydrates, 79 grams of carbohydrates, so a lot of carbohydrates. 16 grams of fat, 34 grams of protein, 7 grams of fiber. So it's funny because if you looked at these 3 meals, I love, one of my guilty pleasures is The Biggest Loser. Again, I think because I've dieted so much in my life, I like to watch it and I like to get kind of motivated. I tend to exercise and watch The Biggest Loser. But if you looked at these 3 meals, you would probably look at the fish meal that's got a bunch of veggies and it looks like a small portion of rice. And you would probably say that's the healthiest. It's actually the least healthy of the group because it has the least amount of protein, has the highest amount of carbohydrates, and it has the highest calories. Where the best is probably this one, which you probably wouldn't pick because it's got the potatoes and it looks like a huge portion size. So again, that's the hard part of dieting. Sometimes those calories are hidden and sneaky. That's why it's so hard if you eat out, if you don't cook at home. It's so hard to diet. Okay, so let's look at our yummy, yummy ingredients. And I gotta get back to filming videos of cooking. They're really difficult to do, but I'll figure out a way to make them easier. So this is the chicken paillard, which has the baby arugula. Oh, a whole big bag of arugula. It's got parsley, it's got thyme, it's got potatoes, it's got a little shallot. Is that a shallot? Or yeah, shallot. I never cook with shallots. They put a lot of shallots in these. This is the balsamic beef. So it's got the polenta, just a small amount of polenta. I might make this tonight and just double the polenta because I think I have plenty of cornmeal, and I may have some friends coming over tonight to rehearse. If it doesn't snow, it's supposed to snow, but they have threatened snow twice. Huge snowstorms that were going to end the world, and we've gotten jack. So, but down here, people don't know how to drive in the snow, and they don't plow good. They're not prepared for snow well, so it's actually more dangerous to get a little bit of snow here than it is to get a whole lot of snow up north, from personal experience. So this is the mahi mahi and papilote. So there's the rice for the risotto rice, the scallions, the lemon, a ginormous carrot, and zucchini. These are the kind of fixings. Balsamic vinegar, which I actually have a ton of balsamic vinegar, but the mahi mahi, what is that? It's vegetable stock. And then, oh, I know what this is. It's so funny. We were talking about this at work, actually. So, yeah, it's kind of trendy now to cook your fish in a papilote, which is the paper. Okay, so, yeah. And we were talking about a story where somebody was asking the server if the papilote was edible, and was kind of surprised that her fish was served in paper. But I can actually smell this swordfish. This is some potent swordfish. I should probably make that soon. Or maybe I'll make that tomorrow night. There's the beef. So maybe I'll make that beef tonight. And chicken. Yummy, yummy. And yeah, I may call my friend and see if she make sure she eats beef. I think she does. And I think her our son does. But maybe I'll make the beef for dinner tonight with the polenta, double the polenta, and then we'll have some extra. And maybe I will even film some cooking this week. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope the noise from upstairs wasn't too much. And I look forward to eating all the yummy things in this box. And I will talk to you guys again soon. Okay, bye-bye.